Hello, my beautiful fashionistas. You are welcome to Yvonne Winifred UG. In today's video, we are making this beautiful tote bag, and I have even some other videos about a tote bag. I'll link them in the description box below. The difference with this one is that it has side ruffles that I made with pleats, and you can even make them with gathers. And if you really want to know how it all came into existence, let us learn how it came to be. So these are the pieces that I have today. I have two main pieces that I have to use. One is the front and the back. They are just all the same. The width and the length is just the same. The width that I'm working with when it comes to this tote bag is 12 inches and the length is 15 inches, including the sewing allowances. And you can even customize your measurements according to you, depending on the size that you want to make. So now guys, this is what I have, and I'll be adding other pieces and their measurements as we go on in this video. So guys, to start off, I have to sew at the top of these two pieces. So I will just be double folding by 1/2 inch like this, and then I'll just run a top stitch, just a straight stitch on top like that. And for those pieces, the two main pieces, that is what I'm going to be doing, and that is what we are going to do first, so that we do some other things later. So like that is the first thing that I'm going to do at the sewing machine. So also guys, I've already cut out my pieces that I want to use for the ruffles, and I used the length measurement. So remember, we have about 15 inches, but after all removing the sewing allowances, we will remain with about 13.5 inches. So I just multiplied the 13.5 inches by 3, the 13.5 inches or the 15 by 3 to get the piece that I want to use. You can even multiply by 2 or 2.5 depending on you. So here I have about 44 inches, 45 inches thereabout, but it was even I had excess after the sewing, so it was more than enough. And the width is about 3 inches, depending on how you're going to finish it, and depending on you guys, you just do you. So I'm going to double fold one of the ends to finish it or to hem it properly like this, and then the rest will just be pleated. You can even use gathers guys, and you can even finish one of the ends that is going to be on the outer part. So now at the sewing machine, this is what I've done so far. Remember, I told you we are going to double fold or to hem the top part of the two main pieces, and also the one side of the part that we are going to be using for the ruffles. So that is what I've done, and the other side will be for the ruffles. This is the ruffle part, one of the ruffle part, and whatever I've done here is what I'm going to repeat for the other part of the main piece and also for the ruffle. And guys, my scissor just helped me that it forms those kind of a design at the end. But if you don't have such a scissor, you can just hem one side of the part that you're going to be using for the ruffle, so that you have neat work after all your sewing. So that is what I have, and at this point guys, I've made some ruffles on one side of one of the main pieces. So I think you're seeing I just put right sides facing each other of the ruffle piece towards the main piece, and I made the ruffle. So this is what I did. After right sides facing each other, I just went on pleating. I think you know how to make pleats. Making pleats, simply you just fold like this, depending on your piece and depending on the size of the pleats that you want to work with. So after all those pleating, after all those pleats, this is what I have. Yes, make sure right sides facing each other. Then after the sewing, it will be like this. So I have excess. As I told you, my piece was really long, so I'm now cutting off the excesses on either side. And now that is what I have. This is the right side of my main piece, one of the main pieces. Remember, that is what I used. So I'm folding in the ruffles towards the inside, kind of right sides facing each other, and I'm bringing the other part of the main piece on top of these ruffles, and the other part still having right sides facing each other. So I'm pinning it down, and I'm just going to be sewing or joining the two parts together all around, leaving the top part open like that. So I'm going to do that at the sewing machine later on. And also, guys, I have two pieces for the straps. The length is 24 inches for these straps. I have two, and the width is about close to 4 inches, about 3.5 inches. And I'll just be folding it into two like this, right sides facing each other, remember always, guys. And then I'll just sew along a straight stitch of about 1/4 inch or even 1/2 inch, and leave the ends open so that I flip my pieces onto the right side for the straps. And by the way, guys, if you have stiff or any form that you want to add onto your pieces and lining, please do so. I didn't do that because this is just a simple, like very simple tote bag. But if you want to add that onto your bag, please do so. So these are my pieces right now after sewing. So now, guys, I'm going to just flip this main piece onto the right side so that you see what we have now. So I think you're seeing what we are having right now. And towards the end, guys, I forgot to put away the pleats, and I saw them, kind of a mistake, but it ended up being a design to me, and I didn't, I just left it like that. Yes, I didn't seam rip everything to correct it. It looked like a design to me, but when you're sewing towards the end, at the corners, please put your pleats away, or your gathers, or your pleated piece away, so that you sew everything together nicely. So this is what we have right now. This is the right side. So now I'm going to get a safety pin to use it to turn my straps onto the right side. Remember, the ends are open, so I'm putting a safety pin, and I'm going to use it to turn my strap to the right side. If you have a turner, use that, but I didn't have that. I have a sewing machine. It can do the work very easily also. So this is what I'm doing. As you see, I'm pushing the I'm using the safety pin to turn everything to the right side, and this is now what we have. Simple and easy. Remember, we used 24 inches in length for both, for both straps, and the sewing allowances was also inclusive. So now these are my two straps. Now we have to determine where they are going to sit. So I wanted the seam to be on this side, so I'm opening my pieces together, and I marked just 2 inches from this end, not from where the ruffles start at the side, but from where the ruffles start, from the joining of the ruffle to the main piece. I moved in by 2 inches on either sides and marked where the straps are going to sit. So I am putting the straps inside, not on top. They are inside just by 1/2 inch, like along the hem. Just you push it inside just by 1/2 inch, it is enough. And I'm pinning them down, and I'll just top stitch, and I'm also going to repeat the same for this other strap on the other side, kind of like the back or even the front. So I'm folding it just simply as you see me doing. Remember, 2 inches from the sides, from where the main piece starts from, not the ruffles. And that is it. I'm just going to take this to the sewing machine, and top stitch, and that will be also after the stitches. This is what we have. Make sure that they are firm, they are tight very well. So just run like 2 straight stitches at that part where the straps are, so that they do not unravel. So yeah, at this point the bag is finished, but if you want to add a fastener, a zipper, anything for more security, you can go on and add that, and I'm going to do that. I added a zipper later on, but here I'm trying to put some stuff to see how it will look. You can add books, you can use it for any purposes. You can take it to the market to buy your fruits, to buy whatever. You can use it for picnics. Like, you can make it in any fabric that you have at your disposal. Like, anything is possible. So yes guys, so at this point I was like, maybe I can add a zipper. So you can either add a longer zipper, like a fully zipper that closes the entire piece, or you can even use a kind of a short zipper. I think you've seen some tote bags that have a zipper that does not close, or not really closing, but it does not finish that entire opening, but it is there. Yeah, so I tried this one, but it was longer and I didn't want to cut it. That was kind of a wastage. And there was even another shorter one that would do the job. Yes, a few parts, about half an inch, like on either ends, was going to be left out, but I was like, it can also be useful and also stylish. So I ended up using a short zipper, as you see, that was matching with the colors of the fabric that I used. And this is the bag right now, and I loved the outcome. It was really simple, very simple. Like, you can make it in like within an hour, and you rock it any way you want to go. Like, tote bags are, they really do the work. You see people in airports, rocking their like tote bags of different designs, like in different fabrics, and they look nice. So that is it guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you've subscribed. Please like this video, share it with any other person, and I think I'll be seeing you soon. Thank you.